I had the pleasure to see a mounted specimen of the ivory-billed woodpecker recently, so of course I have to talk about this one next. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. As of 2024, its conservation status is still listed as critically endangered. A decision is said to be made sometime in the near future, every year it seems. Given the influx of claimed sightings along with the rural habitats that still remain, albeit small, it is highly possible that the woodpecker still exists, albeit in small numbers. A small chance that I refuse to give up hope on. However, until undeniable proof of its continued existence resurfaces, I will be referring to the species in the past tense for a majority of this video for simplicity. Thank you. Now, the bird known as the ivory-billed woodpecker refers to two subspecies, the one located in the southeastern United States, the other Cuba. It is also commonly nicknamed the Lord God bird, for that is what people cried out when they saw it, in all its splendor. It was the largest woodpecker in the United States. In fact, it was the largest in the entire world. It was 19 to 21 inches, or 1.7 to 1.9 feet long, and boasted a 30-inch, or 2.6 foot, wingspan. Males and females were sexually dimorphic. While both were black with white streaked necks and wings, males boasted the red crest, while females had black ones like the rest of its body. Now that we know what they looked like, what did they sound like? The woodpecker made a sound described as a kent, compared to that of a tin horn. Very different than the pileated woodpecker. Nope, never mind, it's actually pileated, never mind. Anyway, fortunately, we have a recording from 1935 to show us exactly what it sounds like. Let's have a listen. Isn't it cute? Anyway, hardwood swamps and pine forests were what the woodpecker called home. They were social non-territorial birds. For groups of 4 to 5 have been observed feeding together from the same tree. And guess what? Ivory-billed woodpeckers were believed to have mated for life. Couples would travel together, excavate their own little nook in a tree, and have their babies. They reproduced annually between the months of January and May. The ivory-billed woodpecker's diet consisted of nuts and fruits, though its favorite of all was beetle larvae, or larva, whatever you want to call it. In fact, the first part of its scientific name means lover of grubs. What do you know? One feeding habit the ivory-billed were recognized for was how they peeled back the bark from the tree rather than boring straight into it. The ivory-billed woodpecker was always hunted to some extent by Native Americans. Body parts, primarily the bills, were used in trades, ceremonies, and decorations. Only the wealthy adult men were buried with the beaks of this creature. Though later in the 1800s, the bird fell victim to the fashion trends of the day, for their feathers were used to decorate ladies' hats. Their numbers also began to decline thanks to habitat loss due to the logging industry. Pretty soon, the last universally accepted sighting in the United States was a female in her roost in the Singer region of Louisiana, 1944. And the last sighting of the Cuban subspecies occurred in 1986. What do you think? Do you think the ivory-billed woodpecker is extinct or not? And why do you think that is? Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.